why you must be you. Why you must be you and not at less and not be less, because regardless, irrespective of, people will always have something to say. Now, what has brought me, or rather what has made me to decide to do this post? I'm sure I've probably told everybody, well, not really everybody, but it's on record that I said the whole of 2020, I did not get a dime. So somebody saw me a few days ago and said, who would believe you're always well dressed, you're always looking? And I'm like, And the person went as far, this was advice the person was giving me, as in when these people see me well dressed, looking happy, that they won't think I need my money. And I'm like, yeah, if you think of it from a different angle, probably there is some sense in that. So that has brought me to this post today. I am Stella Blaze with you. Hey, God bless and thanks for checking my channel out. Right, okay, so why you must be you all the time? You can't please everybody. You can't. Like I started with the introduction, the fact that why I decided to do this post is because somebody, kind of gave me advice. That was an advice that if I didn't change, more or less what the person was trying to say was tone down, look haggard, look hungry, look depressed, look very sad, and then you will be paid. And I'm like, Well, I didn't do that to the person. I didn't do but in my mind I was like, not for me. I am still me. We dance because there's so much for me to thank God for every day. So much for me to thank God for. Like I always say, the country where I'm in now, there is no how I'll be that hungry and not see people within my circle that I can say, oh, I'm hungry, I cannot feed, or, but again, when you come to think of it, you get up in the morning, you can breathe, you can eat, you can drink, you can walk, you can think of misery if that's what you decide to think, or you can think, oh God, thank you, I'm alive today, what's the step, or can you order my step? In my own case, I always say the Lord orders my step. In fact, I kind of declare it. Everybody knows me for that I just say the Lord orders my step. So everything that happens, I say the Lord orders my step. So you got to be you. You have to be you. Why you must be you is you can't please everybody. If you dress haggardly just because you haven't been paid or you're looking for work and all that, that is how you will be treated. I have said the way you dress is the way you are addressed. I will not change that. You've got to be you. And if you is being haggard, looking haggard, not dressing up because you don't have money, but you have clothes that you had before you had money, or because you are out of a relationship, love life is zero. Hello, this lady here, I've not, had boyfriend or separated with her husband 1 million years ago, but it's a mindset thing. You've got to work on your mindset and believe that all those things are external. They don't matter. They don't make up who you are. Whether you have a job, you have money, you live in the best of places, you drive the most expensive cars, you have a fantastic home you've built, you have so many businesses, you have the best of clothes, you go to Dubai, Turkey, everywhere, things like that. You still might not be happy. So if you belong, there are usually two groups or two types of people. People who want to please people and people who don't give, a monkey's about. Yeah. So, and that's where I am. I don't really care. I am me. I tend to be me. What didn't people say when I was when I started with my low cut, and then I came to Nigeria, and then I'm told it's too low, and then I used to have colors. Now everybody's coloring their hair. I started it in 20, should I say, actually 1990 something. That's when I started it. And it's like trending now, and everybody is having low cuts and all that. You've got to know the kind of person you are. Whatever you do has to be for you. If you're not you, if you're being less than yourself or overdoing, that's pretense. Just be you. Life is tough as it is. Life is hard as it is. There are things the world, life, the universe will throw at you that you sometimes do not have control over. But if you're calm, well calculated, and yourself from internally, inside, within you, then you handle all that with ease, and people will wonder. Yeah? So the idea is, there's so much to thank God for. There's so much to make you feel happy. There's so much to get up and dress up for every day. Because if you remember that there are people, when we all go to bed, do not get up like you get up, like we got up this morning. There are those who didn't get up. So that alone is enough to make you say, yay, thank you, Lord. If you're like me that love to dance, I love to dance a lot. Somebody said to me during the Easter period that I posted something that's on my WhatsApp, and I was like dancing and praising God, and the person was like, in fact, I got a few messages. People say, oh, have you been paid? And must I only dance when I've been paid or when I have money? No. I dance every day. What's your one? What do you do? Do you sing? Do you dance? What is it you do? Just be you. Stop living your life for other people. Stop trying to please everybody. You cannot please everybody. That's what brings about depression and frustration. That's what brings about irritation. Just be you. Life is so short. You see, after I had that accident I had, a month plus now, or about a month, it made me, I sat down, I reevaluated, reflected, and unlearned, and still learning new things, as in like priority number one, Stella, everything to be happy for, be happy for you. Make sure you're praising God every breath. Make sure you're praising God. Do not care what people say. I don't care. Especially, maybe it's to do with age now. Me in my 50s. This year, I'll be 58. So why should I really care about what people say? I will not live another 58 years. And I'm not looking to all 57 plus years, because I'm not yet 58. So live your life. I've seen a lot of young girls, young boys frustrated, when I mean young teenagers, young adults, frustrated and depressed because they don't have this, they don't have that, or their boyfriend or lover broke up with them, or that somebody they thought they would be together. In fact, that's a very big one that I'm going to speak on sometime soon. Sorry, it's quite hot. My AC is on, but it's still very hot. The weather is very hot here. So I'm going to speak on that. Your person must not depend on people. Satisfy yourself, and it's from within. Anybody coming to you or your career path is just going to make up, is just going to add on. You are unique, you are fantastic, you're perfect the way you are, the way God has created you. You know the bits you need to work on to change, to make you a better person. Don't let anybody make you act less. Don't let anybody make you dress haggardly, because when you're looking for work and looking for things and wanting to be recognized and that is when you dress up. When you have landed with all the money and you have it all, then you can wear t-shirt or wear your nightgown or pajamas if you want to. But not when you are still trying to get it. So I just thought to do this post, and I can go on and on about it, reasons why people want to toned down, especially in this part of the world where people believe when they tone down and look haggard, that's when they will get assistance. No, I give my inner circle an instance that, you know, I went somewhere then so many years ago. My kids were very young then. I went somewhere. I think that was at the earliest stage when I left my ex-husband, and things were very tough, very, very tough for me. Extremely tough. I didn't know how to meet up. I didn't know people to go to. And I really didn't want to go, you know, blab my business to people that I've left my husband. Then it was very painful. Yes, I left, but it was still painful because nobody gets into marriage and wants it to end. So I went somewhere, and then because of the way I was dressed, I believed that, okay, if you look haggard and look very sad and all that, that people will pity you. And I went with somebody else, an aunt. We were, you know, both of us were there. That person got 500,000, and I got 1,500. See the difference? Because the way the person was dressed, you know, they came to ask for assistance. I went to ask for assistance, but just because of the packaging. Don't let anybody tell you anything less. Everybody, each and every one of us have something we have before, you know, you became broke, or before you got into the challenging situation which you are in now, which you will get out, by the way, as long as you believe you will, and you're ready to do the work and ready to put in whatever it is, and believe and believe and believe, and put your best foot out every day. You will get out of it. So, yeah. That's it. You need to try. You need to stop listening to people who say this or that or that. I just thought to share, because I know I'm not the only one that people probably, you know, I'm not the only one in that space who feels and believing dressing up and being happy and dancing if you have to dance, irrespective of what is happening externally. So thank you so very much for coming onto my channel. Thank you for watching, and please leave me comments, share and subscribe. I mean, share and ask these people you are sharing with to subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in my next clip. Thank you so very much. God bless. Bye bye. Love you loads. Bye.